YouTube, a land of massive opportunities. It does not matter whether you're young or old. It does not matter whether you're short or tall. YouTube is a social media platform that welcomes all creators, no matter what your talents are, and gives you a platform where you can monetize your creations. It allows you to build an audience, a fan base, a group of supporters, whatever you want to call it, and it also allows you to make a lot of money. And me personally, I've always been fascinated with the sheer amount of money that some YouTubers are making. The attractiveness of being able to build something from scratch and make so much money just appealing to so many people. So with all that being said, how much money do YouTubers really make? Well, to answer that question in its entirety is pretty hard. But Forbes.com just released an article going over the top 10 highest paid YouTubers of 2020, and I want to share that with you guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anfernee, and on this channel I talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but I am particularly fascinated about how much money other YouTubers make. So I'm not going to waste much more of your time in this video, and I'm going to go over the top 10 highest paid creators on YouTube in the year 2020. If you think you'll find any kind of enjoyment in this video, do me a huge favor and smash that like button for your boy, as it really does help my videos out and allows me to reach a larger audience. But with that being said, let's get right into the list of the number 10 highest paid creator on YouTube, and that is none other than Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is a YouTuber in the makeup and beauty niche, and although I don't watch this particular niche a ton because I don't use any makeup for myself, I do know that this niche is extremely popular among young females and even some in the older range as well. I'm not exactly sure why, but it seems like some of the more popular figures in the makeup and beauty niche are males. I only say this because I know that James Charles is also pretty high up on the subscriber list in the makeup and beauty niche. If any of you have any ideas of why that may be, then leave a comment down below, as I'm pretty interested to see what you guys think. But as of the day of recording this video, Jeffree Star has 16.9 million subscribers on YouTube and was able to accumulate over 600 million views in the year 2020. This allowed the 33-year-old to walk away with an estimated income of around $15 million from YouTube AdSense in the year 2020. Now that is a ton of money, but it fails in comparison to some of the other creators on this list, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you can see exactly who those creators are. So moving forward to number 9 on the list, the number 9 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020 was David Dobrik. Now David Dobrik is popular on a ton of other platforms. Although David has 18 million subscribers on YouTube, many would say that most of his popularity is centered around Instagram and TikTok, and on TikTok alone he has a staggering 24.7 million followers. Now David's most viewed video ever on YouTube has 68 million views, and it's one of those "we broke up" videos that was posted 2 years ago when he broke up with Lisa Cozy. But in 2020 alone, David was able to rack up almost 2.7 billion views and earn himself an estimated income of $15.5 million. Now let's compare David to Jeffree for just 1 second. David, who earned 2.7 billion views, earned only a $500,000 more than Jeffree Star, who had 600 million views. And this is absolutely because of the niches of the two channels. The makeup and beauty niche tends to have a much higher CPM than the vlogging and prank niche. And from my experience doing a little bit of research in the past, the vlogging and prank niche tends to have one of the lowest CPMs ever recorded on YouTube. But there are a few channels that have an even lower CPM, meaning that they get more views but get paid less per view. And that's what we can see on the number 8 person on this list. So the number 8 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020 is none other than Blippi, or his real name, Stephen John. Now, if you don't know who Blippi is, then I can only assume that you don't have kids, or you don't have any kids around you on a day-to-day basis. Because almost every time you open a YouTube Kids app, you are guaranteed to see Blippi in all of his glory, with his rainbow clothes, orange glasses, and all of the personality that he brings. And the channel Blippi as of today stands at 27.4 million subscribers and was able to gather 8.2 billion views in the year 2020. This is more than 1 view per person on everyone on earth. I think that is an insane stat. And over the course of 2020, Blippi was able to earn an estimated $17 million in income from YouTube AdSense, which is a staggering amount of money. And then moving on to another kids channel, the number 7 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020. I don't want to get this name wrong, but I believe it's pronounced #Nastia, or maybe it's pronounced Nastia. I don't really watch much kids channels, so if I butcher these names, please forgive me, because I am not an active viewer of these channels. But the channel is ran by a little girl by the name of Anastasia, and she not only has one channel, but she has about 7 to 8 different channels with a combined subscriber total of over 190 million subs. And in 2020, Anastasia was able to gather over 27 billion views on all of her channels combined, which earned her an estimated $18.5 million in revenue. Now, obviously, she herself is not the one keeping the money. I would assume that her parents or a management agency are the one that's taking care of the finances for her, but it's still insane that such a little girl can earn so much money, and it starts to make me reevaluate what I'm doing with my life. However, with the pity party set aside, let's move on to the number 6 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020, and that is none other than Preston. Now, if you're not big in the game, then you may not know who Preston is, but I first started watching Preston when he was a Fortnite YouTuber, when he was in the FaZe clan, but fairly recently he got banned from playing Fortnite forever because of some things he was doing within the game regarding cheating and taking advantage of certain glitches. But since then, he was able to revamp his channel into a challenge and prank channel, and from that he was able to gain 33.4 million subs, and in the year 2020 he gathered 3.3 billion views. Now, these 3.3 billion views views translated to $19 million in revenue from Google AdSense, and this obviously doesn't account for any merch sales that he had or any other forms of income that he had coming in. Now, this is a staggering amount of money, and I think that his story is so special because he was able to overcome a major obstacle in his life from being banned at Fortnite and turn it into a positive by revamping his channel and turning that into something even greater. And now we're getting into the big money because we're now in the top 5 highest paid creators in 2020, and at number 5 we have none other than Markiplier. Now, the channel Markiplier is ran by a man by the name of Mark Fishback, and I honestly can't really describe some of his highest viewed videos, but they sure do gather a lot of attention. Bruh. He does a few gaming skits, a few animated skits, and his content definitely appeals to a wide range of people. With that, his channel stands at 27.8 million subscribers, and he was able to gather 3.1 billion views in the year 2020. Those 3.1 billion views landed him an estimated income of $19.5 million in the year 2020. This is another one of those channels that is extremely popular, but I don't necessarily watch myself on a day-to-day basis, but I can definitely see why so many people are attracted to it. And this leads me to the number 4 highest paid creator of 2020, and that is Rhett and Link, otherwise mainly known as Good Mythical Morning. Now, Rhett and Link themselves have a few different channels, and across all of their channels they have about 22.6 million subscribers, and they do a whole bunch of challenges on that channel as well. And one of my favorite challenges that they have done was the hottest chip challenge, where they tried the hottest chip in the world and see how long they can last without drinking any water or milk. Now, Rhett and Link were able to gather over 19 billion views in the year 2020, which earned them an estimated income of $20 million. Moving on to the number 3 highest paid creator in 2020, and that is the channel Dude Perfect. Now, if you're not a huge sporting fan, then you may not know who Dude Perfect is or who they are, because it's a group of about 5 or 6 people, but they basically are a channel that does really cool trick shots in amazing locations. They actually came to my college, Auburn University, when I was a freshman and did some trick shots in our practice gym. But as of today, Dude Perfect has 54.5 million subscribers and was able to gather 2.77 billion views in the year 2020. This left them with an overall estimated revenue of about $23 million for the year 2020. Now, this is a ton of money, and it gets even better than that, as I'm sure you have been waiting on this creator for a long time, and you probably thought he was at the top of the list, but unfortunately he's not. And the number 2 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020 is actually Mr. Beast. Now, this surprised me because I was almost certain that he would be number 1, but as many know, Mr. Beast is one of the most popular creators on YouTube, and he has gained popularity from giving away an absolute ton of money to people. One of his most recent videos was him giving away $1 million in a 10 to 15 minute video. Mr. Beast has quite a few channels, but his most popular channel is nearing 50 million subscribers, and in the year 2020 he is estimated to have gathered almost 3 billion views. This leaves Mr. Beast with an estimated ad revenue of about $24 million, but this obviously doesn't account for his revenue from his other channels and also his revenue from merch sales and sponsors, which probably greatly overshadows the $24 million he is estimated to earn from YouTube AdSense. But now to the big guy. The number 1 highest paid creator on YouTube in 2020 is Ryan Kaji. Now, I know I probably said his name wrong, so forgive me for that, but Ryan is a kid who gained popularity from reviewing toys a few years ago, and he has been on a tear ever since. Now, like Blippi, Ryan is a creator who I always see when I open up the YouTube Kids app, and it seems like no matter where I go in that app, Ryan always seems to creep up in being the next recommended video. What astounds me is that on Ryan's channel, Ryan's World, where he has 27.6 million subscribers, his top viewed video, which was posted over 4 years ago, has 2 billion views. That is absolutely insane. But in the year 2020, Ryan was able to gather 12.2 billion views on his channel, which earned him a staggering estimated income of $29.5 million. Now, if Anastasia was having me question what I'm doing in my life, Ryan has blown that to another proportion. But with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video of the top 10 highest paid creators on YouTube in 2020. If you found some kind of entertainment in this video, then smash that like button, as it really does help my videos out and helps them reach a larger audience. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, then hit that subscribe button, as well as I will be posting a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the year 2021. But with all that being said, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.